Hello friends! Well, what a Champions League! What a hit! Lionel Messi scored the first goal for PSG, Guardiola could not resist speaking about Leo's performance, and Mbappe is still unhappy waiting to leave Paris in winter. There are so many things we can't wait to tell you about. By the way guys, be sure to subscribe to the channel, give us a like and write in the comments below your own predictions for the main battle of the evening between Juventus and Chelsea. And while you're writing, we proceed to begin. Let's get going! N'Golo Kanté has contracted the coronavirus. The Chelsea midfielder will miss today's Champions League fixture against Juventus, Sky Sports reports. Despite his injury, Zlatan Ibrahimovic has been called up to the national team of Sweden in the October qualifiers for the 2022 World Cup. Erling Haaland gave Luis Suarez's son an autographed jersey for the boy's birthday. The Uruguayan spoke about the matter on his Instagram page. Inter are close to signing Ajax goalkeeper Andre Onana. He will leave the Amsterdam club as a free agent next summer. Harry Maguire is out of action for a while due to a shin injury. His recovery will take about 2 weeks. The head coach of the Red Devils, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, told the club's press office. You have to be realistic. Today, with the changes we are making with the team, it's complicated to be at the level of the best teams in Europe. Marca quotes the words of Ronald Koeman. Real Madrid have been following Manchester City defender Pedro Porro for about a year now, though he's currently on loan at Sporting. Bayern Munich held informal talks with the father of Bayern's midfielder Florian Wirtz. The Bavarians want to buy the 18-year-old midfielder in 2 years' time, according to Fabrizio Romano. Jose Mourinho asks Roma to sign Tottenham midfielder Tanguy Ndombele, with whom he has already worked in the Spurs camp. Borussia Dortmund has put aside the option of Anthony Martial being the future replacement for Erling Haaland, since Manchester United is asking for 50 to 55 million euros for its winger, Sport 1 writes. Ajax won 7 games in a row in all tournaments with a total score of 31-1. Roma has terminated the contract with midfielder Steven Zanzi, releasing him to Qatar's Al Rayyan, where James Rodriguez had recently moved. PSG are the Champions League favorites. They only lack Cristiano Ronaldo, but that would have been too much for any manager, thanks former Bayern defender Philipp Lahm. UEFA is about to appeal the decision of the Madrid court to abolish fines for Super League participants, the organization said in a statement. Jordan Henderson made his 400th appearance for Liverpool in all competitions. He is the first club player since Steven Gerrard's spell to reach this mark. Eintracht Frankfurt is considering the appointment of former Moscow Spartak coach Domenico Tedesco, Bild notes. Ajax striker Sebastian Haller has scored 5 goals in his first 2 appearances in the Champions League, setting a new tournament record. Now, VAR is the most talked about thing in football, but the system is not going to go away. We'll eventually get used to it and stop complaining. The official website of Manchester United quotes Sir Alex Ferguson. Luis Suarez netted his first goal for Atletico in the Champions League. Manchester United midfielder Paul Pogba has once again changed his image. What do you think of it? Barcelona has no doubts that Pedri and Ansu Fati will update their contracts with the club, Fabrizio Romano shared on his Here We Go podcast. The main player of PSG should be Mbappe. He's been at the club for 5 years and Messi has to respect him, former France forward Nicolas Anelka told Go. Bayer has signed a new agreement with defender Jonathan Tah. The contract is valid until 2025. Inter has been watching Atalanta midfielder Ruslan Malinovsky for quite some time. The Goddess representatives will ask for 30 million euros for a Ukrainian, Calcio Mercato states. Roberto Firmino succeeded in his 17th and 18th goals in the Champions League, beating Roberto Carlos's figure. Roma midfielder Nicolo Zaniolo has been fined 10,000 euros for an insulting gesture towards Lazio fans. During the match versus the Eagles, the player defiantly grabbed his groin and showed the fans the middle finger. Karim Benzema scored his 72nd goal in the Champions League. Only Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi and Robert Lewandowski have more in the main European tournament. Jorginho played a major role in Chelsea's Champions League triumph and Italy's victory at the Euro. I hope that he will be awarded with the Ballon d'Or. Football Italia quotes Giorgio Chiellini. The expectations at Real Madrid and Manchester United are equally high. Both clubs always want to win. Marca quoted Rafael Varane. Sergio Aguero has almost healed his shin injury. The Argentinian's debut for Barcelona is expected on October 17th in the match against Valencia. The first games of the Champions League Matchday 2 took place yesterday. The results are on your screens. And now we are to dive into the main news of the release. Let's begin with a rewind of Tuesday's main Champions League ties. Atletico came to visit Milan and won 1-2. Rafael Leao scored for Rossoneri, while Antoine Griezmann and Luis Suarez have managed to make a difference for the Indians. Meanwhile, Liverpool battered Porto in an away game, 1-5. Sadio Mane nailed the first goal, and Mohamed Salah with Roberto Firmino scored the brace each afterwards. The main shocker took place in the match between Real Madrid and Sheriff. The Moldovans won in Spain with a score of 1-2. Interestingly enough, the Merengues barely scored once from the penalty spot after Karim Benzema's accurate shot. Now that is an unbelievable outcome for such a humble club from Tiraspol. And of course, the most delightful duel of yesterday's evening happened in Paris. PSG withstood Manchester City. In the first half, Idrissa Gueye opened the scoreline, and after the break, yes, we can finally confirm that Lionel Messi scored his first goal for the Red and Blues, killing the intrigue. In the 74th minute, the Argentinian gorgeously launched the ball into the top corner of Ederson's goal with an elegant assist from Kylian Mbappe. And here we have it, 2-0 after the final whistle in favor of the Parisians. After the game, there was a great atmosphere in the PSG dressing room. The entire team received congratulations from President Nasser Al-Khelaifi. Then Messi, Mbappe and Neymar took joint photos. Lionel also had a talk with press representatives. A great opponent who has great players who made it to the Champions League final. What is important is to continue to grow. We must continue winning. Manchester City is a great opponent. The victory was important for us. I'm very happy to have scored. Neymar, Mbappe and I, the more we play together, the better our relationship will be. We all need to grow together and improve and keep giving our best. Canal Plus quotes Messi. By the way, the head coach of Manchester City, Pep Guardiola, congratulated his former ward on the first goal for the new club. If Messi is happy in Paris, I will also be very happy for him, as he made me happy in Barcelona back then. Touching and respectful words from Pep. However, despite yesterday's victory over Manchester City, PSG striker Kylian Mbappe is still miserable in Paris, wanting to leave for Real as soon as possible, Diario AS writes. According to the source, the Frenchman is disappointed by three factors at once. The first is the tense atmosphere within the team. The second is the spoiled relationship with Neymar and the unwillingness to play alongside Lionel Messi. The third is a wave of criticism from PSG supporters, who were bullying Mbappe at every game since rumors began to spread in the media about his move to Real Madrid. All these aspects only strengthen Kylian's desire to escape and follow his dream. Besides, the Frenchman continues to reject all PSG offers to extend the contract, putting pressure on the club's management to be transferred to Real Madrid in January. We recall that Mbappe's contract with PSG is calculated until the end of the season, and during the winter transfer window, Madrid will be allowed to conduct preliminary negotiations with him in order to sign him later for free in the summer. An unnamed company from Dubai is going to cover all of Barcelona's debts, which are now 1.5 billion euros, as it became known to the newspaper Sport. According to its information, the UAE businessmen are willing to provide the Catalans with a deferral of payments for a period of 2 to 12 years. More importantly, the club will not be asked for high interest rates. If everything goes well, the economic situation of Barca will be significantly improved, and already in the winter transfer window, the Blaugranas will be able to enter the market, making several major signings as a result. As we once mentioned, the sphere of interest of Blaugranas includes such players as Matthijs de Ligt, Paul Pogba, Dani Olmo, Raheem Sterling, and Erling Haaland. By the way, Hans-Joachim Watzke, the CEO of Borussia Dortmund, confirmed that its forward Erling Haaland is definitely on the transfer list of Real Madrid. At some point, Haaland will play for one of the best clubs in the world, although he is already playing in one of the best clubs in the world. But I know, of course, that Real Madrid seduces him. Watzke admitted in an interview with Sky Germany. Friends, we also have super news to share. In June 2022, a continental championship match will take place between the winner of Euro 2020 and the triumphant of the Copa America, Italy and Argentina. UEFA and CONMEBOL have today announced the broadening of their existing cooperation as well as the staging of the match between the UEFA Euro 2020 winners Italy and CONMEBOL Copa America 2021 winners Argentina during the international window in June 2022 at a venue to be confirmed. UEFA said in a statement, "We just can't wait for next summer's show." Friends, watch the suggested videos from our other projects. One can find only top content there. It was Football News. Have a nice one, and see you in a bit.